Alright, should be live now. Hi everyone. Welcome to the Friday breakfast stream. I'm joined by Doggy. Belle's just chilling on my bed. She's tired too. The morning is the only time my dogs come and visit me. They don't want to associate with me otherwise. Oh, dropping frames already. Not that much, but that's annoying. That's annoying. I could reset the internet if I have to, though. But hi Finn. Welcome. This is, the breakfast stream segment where I just kind of eat and talk about whatever. Hi audio. I got some pasta and garlic bread this morning. We have a lot of leftover pasta. We have pasta for fucking days. But we don't have a lot of garlic bread left. Now the pasta we made at home, but the garlic bread is from a local Italian restaurant. I think it's Restaurant on the Plaza, I want to say. So if you're ever on Staten Island, this is my official recommendation. They make good food. They make some good food. But hopefully this eating will wake me up more, because you can kind of tell from my voice I'm not there yet. I am tired. It's been a long day. The official Staten Island garlic bread. I decide what the official Staten Island garlic bread is. Actually, my dad makes pretty good garlic bread, too. He didn't make it for this meal, though. We don't have his garlic bread, but he makes some damn good garlic bread. This garlic bread has, like, garlic chunks on it. Doesn't make it any worse. I think the garlic chunks are alright. So let's... There's, like, a category for, like, eating food on Twitch. But, like, why would I do that ever? Most of the breakfast stream is just me talking. And then we play an actual game. Also, hi, Prism. Oh, yeah, that's some good pasta. That's some good pasta. So how's everyone been? I saw like another one of those oh my god, Sinnoh confirmed, and I feel like we're back in the era. You remember like before Oraz came out or was even announced, like everyone was doing the memes where like they took literally everything as like a confirmation of Hoenn being remade. That's what I feel like is happening. I feel like we're in that phase with Sinnoh remakes. I feel like everyone's gonna do that meme for a while. Playing Paper Mario until Hat in Time drops on the eShop. Oh shit, that's right, it does drop today. I'd love to get that at some point. I'd probably wait for the physical release, but can't believe Oraz happened. I wish Oraz didn't happen. It's fine. I like the Oraz redesigns, but I've been very, very open about the fact that it was personally disappointing for me actually playing it. But I like a lot of the redesigns. You were on 4chan at the time. On VP. I don't know. Part of the reason why I like Hoenn is because it was always a little bit of a personal challenge. Not like Pokemon's like a super hard series, but Emerald probably, I would say, has some of the most solid, like, quote-unquote boss battles in the series. So when Oraz was like a piss-easy baby game, I was just like, oh, thanks, I guess. I might have to reset my internet. Because we're dropping a lot of frames now. I think its stream is freezing too. Shit. I might have to do that. Alright. Stream's gonna go down, but I must do what I must do. I'm gonna try just resetting the adapter first. And now you can hear me on YouTube. You can't hear me on Twitch. This is what you come to this stream for. This is what you come to the archive for. Hearing me fiddle with my shit. Hopefully it'll be back up in like a second. Better come back after attempt 2, because it came back up after attempt 1. Okay, reconnection successful. I should be back online. Sorry about that. I might have to reset the whole system if I start fucking up again. I don't know how much you heard of my, like, Orez spiel, but no, it's fine. It's just I didn't like how easy it was. I feel like it had this... X and Y had a whole collection of its own problems besides the fact that it was too easy. Like, Sun and Moon are pretty easy. Some of the bosses were kind of hard, but... Overall, Sun and Moon was pretty easy also, but I don't have a problem with that as much. I feel like Sun and Moon had a lot more qualities that made it fine. Those are my thoughts. That's my thoughts on Pokemon. Didn't hear any of it. I wasn't really debating. I was just like, I think Orez is too easy. That's mostly my problem with it. Because I like that Emerald has kind of a challenge to it. It feels more engaging to play. Because I can't just, like, spam shit all the time. Like, you can still do that sometimes in, like, Pokemon games. Because they're all pretty easy, but... You know. Pro controller you got is epic. Hell yeah. Which one did you get? Did you get, like, a wired or wireless? Wired, that's good. Setting up a fucking wireless Pro controller on the computer is such a pain in the ass. Especially when your computer doesn't have built-in Bluetooth, because mine doesn't. Still doesn't to this day. And, you know, that's never bothered me. I never really had a purpose for it. But at some point I had a little Bluetooth adapter that took up fucking space in the USB shits. And it was literally just for my wireless Wii U Pro controller, which, granted, is a good controller, but it just barely fucking worked on the computer. I had to fiddle with it like every other day. Fuck that shit. I don't recommend. If you don't have Bluetooth on your computer, don't even bother trying a wireless Pro controller. Just get the wired. You'll be much better off. I promise. Dropping frames again. Oh god. I might have to actually reset my entire fucking internet. Ah, that's annoying. Yeah, I get being scared of breaking Joy-Cons. That's why I got the wired Pro controller, so I would use Joy-Cons less than... I think I still use them a lot, because I like to play in handheld mode more than docked. Like, I think the majority of my time playing docked is me doing, like... me doing streams. That's how often I use docked mode. I just prefer handheld mode. I was always more into handhelds when I was a kid. Not that I didn't love my Wii, but You know, when you get a computer, you're just like, wow, this is more convenient than having to, like, set up a console. And now I'm getting nostalgic for, like, early 3DS games, because, like, the 3DS is going out, and the Switch will be the only thing Nintendo's really got going on. And I know it could be argued the 3DS is already dead, but at least they're fucking selling the thing, unlike the Wii U. The Wii U, once the Switch came out, that shit was out of production. There ain't no hope of a Wii U revival. Also, hi, Charlotte. I don't even know what else they could even put on the 3DS at this point. I don't think it'd be worth it to put anything on the 3DS at this point. Alright, I guess I'll ask you what you're eating, Charlotte. What song is stuck in your head? Also, hi, wife. Welcome to the stream. Eating breakfast of only orange-type food. We could put on some music. We could put on the Street Pass Me Plaza song. Since I don't really have, like, anything going on. You're just kind of hearing me fucking eat food. We could put on some music. Street Pass isn't technically dead. It's still a feature you can access. Put on the Me Plaza. I've heard that if you go to conventions, some people still bring, like, 3DSs. There's someone in my, like... There's people at my college campus who sometimes bring their 3DSs still. Haven't gotten someone in years. It exists somewhere. Oh, that's a bit loud. Okay. Guess in England it's dead, or maybe. Maybe. Isn't Europe bigger on, like, Sony shit? From what I've heard, like, Microsoft is the biggest in America, Sony's the biggest in Europe, and then Nintendo's the biggest in, Japan. That's what I've heard. Might be wrong, but that's what has been said. Although the Switch might actually outsell what the Xbox One is doing in America, because nobody fucking bought an Xbox One. It's called the Xbox One because one person owns it. I think I actually know, like, in high school, I knew a lot more people who owned a PS4 than an Xbox One. Nobody fucking wanted an Xbox One. Because Microsoft didn't put any games on it. It was so depraved of, like, truly good exclusives. And, like, I think it was just, like, slightly less powerful than the PS4 to the point where it's like, okay, so the PS4 has the best third-party support. Only non-Nintendo console you ever owned was a PS4 2 that broke. I used to have... we do have a PS2 still, actually. What, like, consoles have I owned that was, like, non-Nintendo? I didn't own it, but my brother, when he used to live with us, he had, like, his Xbox 360. And, I think he had a PS4. I never played on it. He was like, oh, you should play Resident Evil on it at some point. And I was actually tempted, because I saw Resident Evil 7, and I thought it looked dope. But I just never did it. So sorry, bro. Maybe if I go visit you in, I think he's in Manhattan now, I want to say. I actually don't know where my brother is. Wow. I'm a great sibling. But he had those. He might have sold the Xbox for the PS4, to be honest. Because I don't remember him having both at the same time. I'll just put on music. I'll just play whatever I see on YouTube. Let's put on this. Field of Hopes and Dreams. I should play Resident Evil 6. I've heard many a thing about Resident Evil 6. Oh, god damn it, my stream's freezing again. Yeah, I might have to reset, like, the whole system. Because this is atrocious. Yeah, I might have to reset the whole system. Yeah, people are saying it's frozen. I'm gonna reset the whole system. God, Deltarune's so loud too. And it froze. That's understandable. Can we load up internet? There we go. Oh, now it says it's disconnected. I don't know what connection you thought you had before. Okay, I should be online again. I reset the whole system. Sorry about that. Also, hi, welcome to the stream. I don't know what that means, but thank you for your message. So, yeah, I reset the whole system. Should be better now. Also lowered Deltarune because the song is really fucking loud. Stream Slap City with you? You just want to embarrass me on stream because there's no way I'm winning that. I played Slap City like once with you and I embarrassed myself there. You want to embarrass everyone at all times. What song could I put on next? Want to open the door and upset the populace. Megalovania Switch... Oh, that's from like a Siva Gunner parody channel. I was like, Megalovania doesn't have a different Switch version. That's how they get me, because I forgot the channel was a thing. That's how they get you. In the modern age. By making you forget they even existed. We could put on, this. We're shot on sight. It's still being kind of fucky, but... Put on this. I haven't even touched the garlic bread yet. I'm gonna do that now. Could maybe do Slap City story mode, maybe. Also, holy shit, Finn, subscribe. Now you can use the uh-oh stinky emote, and that's all you get. Well, seriously, man, thanks. I don't usually read out, like, subs and stuff, but since we're just doing breakfast stream, you know? What else am I gonna talk about, really? Yeah, Finn, you have to post stinky now. There you go. The post where I showed people that I got the uh-oh stinky emote, I got decent traction on Tumblr, but swear to God, none of them actually followed my stream. And it's like, how could you? I did this for you. And all of you bastards wanna just follow it. Fucking reblog it, not follow it. But didn't follow. This is your contract has expired. From A Hat in Time. This is the Snatcher boss theme. You are following. Yes, I appreciate it, Charlotte. But I get frequently reminded of the one post that was like, if you get popular on Tumblr, people won't watch your streams or reblog your art, but they sure will send you weird asks. And that's true, because even though I'm not super popular on Tumblr, like, whenever I get a popular post rolling around, like, I get the stupidest, most, like, brain-dead asks ever, and it's like, who are you people? Who are you people? Like, I tell the story all the time of the one person who got really mad at me about Splatoon characters. They got really mad. They were like, why do you hate Callie? And it's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Am I being, like, interrogated by the police? Liar. I'm reporting you to the FBI. I have ways of making you talk. Speaking of FBI, the one time the person on, like, Fuck Texas was like, I'm gonna report you to the FBI. I offended his waifu. Well, if you get mad about Splatoon characters, that's fucking on you. If you get mad about fictional characters, that's on you. Looks at you, but is taller. So yeah, there was the FBI person who wanted to report me to the FBI. It was very funny, but it was also, like, bizarre. And it was from, like, a Thinspiration blog. Let's see what else I could put on. We could put on Resurrections from Celeste. Like, I went to their blog, it was just this huge Thinspiration blog. Oh, God. It seemed very, like, ordinary Thinspiration blog, but also they were getting mad about Texas. About me not liking Texas. I think it's the last thing I even really posted on Fuck Texas that was, like, anything. That whole thing. Because I don't have a lot of Fuck Texas jokes left. You can only repeat the same joke over and over before it gets tired. You know? Can I stream reading this tweet? Let's see what the tweet is. I'll read it. Okay, so this is from Sienna. Me and Charlotte did a 10-minute long bit where we argued Nermal's tier placement in a non-existent Garfield fighting game, and while we weren't looking, Lily turned the server into the John Discord. So this is the image is not loading. My stream froze. My fucking stream froze. I'm gonna have to reset my internet again. Fucking hell. I'm gonna have to read that tweet again, because almost certainly no one heard it. Yeah, the tweet killed me. That's what I'm reading in chat. All the OBS attempts to reconnect. Well, it says I got back online, but then I immediately dropped frames. We might not, like, be able to do a segment after this. I might have to just say fuck it and not. Because apparently my internet doesn't want to work. That's what's going on. So I don't know if anyone can actually hear me, but... here we go. Back to somewhat normal. No, it's going to the red. Very slowly, too. Okay, but can anyone hear me again? We are having one hell of a breakfast stream. Heard? Okay. So I'm gonna read the tweet that Charlotte told me to read. I don't know how much anyone heard of it last time, because the stream went down, but... hopefully it doesn't go down again. It's gonna drop frames. It's gonna look kind of shitty, but... So, Sienna says, me and Charlotte did a 10-minute bit where we argued Nermal's tier placement in a non-existent Garfield fighting game, and while we weren't looking, Lily turned the server into a John Discord. And, drag that real quick. That was the thing. John main Discord. Garfield Claw Clash. This. Matchmaking 1, Matchmaking 2, General. The metagame, patch notes. Did you eat my General Garfield? NSFW or controversial content. Bot commands, possible John buffs, theory crafting, Nermal JMU archive. So that was I liked that tweet. That was pretty good. I read that yesterday, but I guess my brain didn't process it. I'm gonna retweet it now. Because I remember seeing this at some point. Might have been somewhere else. It might have been on Tumblr, actually. I don't know if Sienna posted it to Tumblr, but I might have seen it there, because I know I saw it somewhere. I have no idea, though. Read it again, but Google translated to Tumblr. Is, like, Google translated Tumblr like how they talk in Tumbling Down Tumblr? Did any of you guys just install Missing E? I'm really looking forward to it. I think this is gonna change the way people use Tumblr. Is the stream gonna go down again? You installed it. Fuck. Yeah, the stream's like going down again. I want to invest in your Bitcoin. Not scam. Can you follow your own blog? You can. There's ways to do that. Idea 1. Don't tell anyone about Idea 3. You know what other, like, weird early Tumblr? Not even early Tumblr. Because, like, 2012 isn't early Tumblr. Early Tumblr's, like, 2006, where no one used the site. But one of the other Tumblr extensions I remember was, like, fucking Ponify. And it was supposed to be a thing where you could replace regular words with, like, brony versions of them. Like, if somebody said everybody, it would your browser would show it as every pony. But everyone just used it for different reasons. No one actually used it for that. I don't even know how it got, like, popular on Tumblr, but people used it to just replace shit. Like, people would replace, like, Danganronpa with, like, garbage disposal. Or they'd make, like, Harry Potter, my sweet baby, or whatever. But no one actually used it for what it was supposed to be used for. Don't worry, I'm not looking at Idea 3. It's a secret. It's between you and God. Yeah, I think I might have to end the stream after I finish eating. Because it doesn't look like I can do an actual stream right now. This sucks. I've had so many technical difficulties lately with the internet. Oh, it was released in 2007. No one used it in 2007 either. Tumblr didn't hit an audience until, like, 2011. I don't think I know, like, a single person on Tumblr who has been here before, like, this decade. Like, I don't think Tumblr users from, like, 2007 to, like, 2009 exist. I haven't seen any of them. need to draw, but fuck all life. I come in, blow up the whole place, and act like I don't know nobody. That's not how it goes. I fucked it up. You gotta go draw. That's what you gotta do. Okay, well, I don't think I'm gonna be able to actually do a stream this morning. Beyond this, I finished eating. And it doesn't look like my internet's cooperating. So I think we're gonna have to call it here already. And hope to God that tonight it actually works. Right as I say that, it returns to normal. But I guarantee it's gonna go to the red again. The porn will be sorely missed. There's no porn on Tumblr anymore. I mean, there is. The porn ban did nothing. You could still find it on Tumblr. It still dropped, like, a good third of the fucking user base. Which is, like... Yeah, that's what you want your site for 13-year-olds to be marketed as. You know, the kids who barely understand sex ed. That's who they're gonna get fucking educated on Tumblr. Tumblr's like the worst place to get educated on anything. If you learn anything from Tumblr, it's probably giving you like a brain rot. I have not learned like a single useful piece of advice from Tumblr. I might actually be able to do something, because I'm not dropping frames anymore. I'm gonna keep an eye on it, but we can talk for a little bit longer. I'll see. I'll wait it out, see if it's fine now. But if it's not, I'll fuck off, and we'll do a actual stream later. Funny gay porn, funny gay porn, funny gay porn. I want the Yakuza to run Tumblr. That was like a post that went around. Where it was like, Tumblr keeps getting bought by worse and worse corporations until it shuts down under the watch of the Yakuza. And someone just replied with, I'd rather the Yakuza run this shithole than like Pornhub. Which I agree with. I think it'd be really good if the Yakuza ran Tumblr, and then they just shut it down. Actually, you learned about infinite chocolate. Oh man, I can't wait to get infinite chocolate. Thanks, Tumblr. Yeah, it looks like the stream's still a little fucked. Not as bad, though. I might be able to work with this. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. Maybe. Let's see. Put this on. Maybe at the end of the song I'll fuck off. If the internet's not working. By the way, I'm so sorry that, like, so recently, like, I've had so many internet problems. I might just have to, like, invest in a different Wi-Fi adapter, because that's what I use. Which is not ideal for streaming to begin with, but... Learned about chocolate orange. What is chocolate orange? And I want to know what that is. You know what? I learned about chocolate rain. Didn't Tay Zonde, like, recently say, like, if I die and reporters, like, call me the Chocolate Rain guy, like, fucking beat them up. Or some shit. He didn't say beat them up. But he was like, put them on blast. I mean, I can't blame him. Dude's pretty talented, but, like, he only really had his big break with Chocolate Rain. Like, that's still the biggest thing he's done. But he's done a lot of things since. My Marie plush is falling over. Stay strong, queen. Both Callie and Marie are falling. You gotta stay on. Alright, let's see. Americans, do you know what this is? No, what is? So my sister just shared a tweet with me on Twitter. I wish she didn't. You can pet the dog in Luigi's Mansion 3. Of course you can. Luigi's a good guy. Chap hop. I don't know what a chocolate orange is. Girl speaking a different language from me. I mean, yeah, I think once this song ends, I'll just fuck off. Because it looks like the internet problems are here to stay for now. We'll try again later. We'll try again at night. I appreciate people coming around, though. Even though I've had, like, awful technical difficulties lately. Americans, do you know the joys of breathing air? Americans, let me explain you a thing. Tumblr, let me explain you a thing. Yeah, once this song ends, I'm just gonna get off Twitch, because it doesn't look like my internet's being good. Yeah. I think from now on, we should all talk like a Tumblr let me explain you a thing post. Like, exclusively like that. The stream's not, it froze. So, fuck it. I'm just gonna end the stream here. So if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. If you're watching on Twitch and you somehow heard this, thank you also for watching. I'll be back with an actual stream later, hopefully.